When you think of the greatest home run hitter in Major League Baseball today, do you think of the King of New York, Aaron Judge? Or do you think of a guy on the West Coast who continues to change baseball history every single season, a guy named Shohei Ohtani? Or the guy who continues to break MLB history at the catcher position and leads the MLB in home runs, a guy named Cal Raleigh, the Big Dumper? There's also another guy that wants to be in the conversation from Chicago who's breaking records as a 23-year-old superstar. There's many options as the greatest home run hitter in baseball right now, but today we are going to see what MLB The Show thinks about this. We put the greatest home run hitters in the MLB in one home run derby, and we are going to see who stands atop. As you guys see here, I have a bracket with 32 of the best home run hitters in Major League Baseball to this day. The way we did this bracket was simple. As you guys see here, these are the top 32 home run hitters in the MLB. To make it onto this bracket, you had to be in the top 32 of home runs hit this season, and if you were tied for that 32 number, as you guys see here, some people could not make it, so I went with the player that had the highest power available, and that was Kyle Tucker, so he got in at that 32 slot. Let's go into the rules of the video. As you guys see here, every single round will be at Coors Field. It has the highest altitude, it's the most fun, it's the best place for a derby. The next rule is that it is single elimination. Once you lose, you are done, and that's it. Players were seeded by their most home runs in the league, so obviously Cal Raleigh will be at that number 1 seed, and then it'll work its way on down to that 32 spot. The last rule is, if you're listening to this right now, click that subscribe button. As you guys see here, we are so close to 550 subscribers. Make that happen. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you guys click that subscribe button. Join the community. It'd be absolutely awesome. Also, make sure to like the video and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. I do these videos for you guys. I love making you guys happy, so make sure to comment down below what do you guys want to see next on the channel. It's now time to break down our bracket. As you guys see here, Cal Raleigh is our number 1 seed. He'll be facing the 32 seed, the last seed in, Kyle Tucker from the Cubs. Next up in quadrant 1, the top left quadrant, it'll be Rafael Devers versus Byron Buxton. Then it'll be Taylor Ward versus Hunter Goodman, and closing out that top left quadrant, we'll have Trent Grisham versus James Wood. Quadrant number 2, the bottom left quadrant, we'll have Kyle Schwarber as our number 1 seed. He'll be facing off against Juan Soto. That is a very, very bad pool. That could be a big upset. Next up, we'll have Ellie De La Cruz versus Matt Olson. That quadrant is absolutely loaded. The winners will face, and that will be an absolute fireworks of a matchup. Then we'll have Andy Pajes versus Junior Caminero, and then finally we'll have Eugenio Suarez versus Tyler Sanders. On the other side of the bracket, as you guys see here, Ohtani is the leader in quadrant 3. He'll be facing off against Dansby Swanson of the Cubs. Then we'll have Brandon Lowe versus Spencer Torkelson, Pete Alonso versus Isaac Paredes, and Logan O'Hoppe versus Corbin Carroll. In the last quadrant, quadrant 4, we'll have PCA versus Francisco Lindor, Brent Rooker versus Seiya Suzuki, Joe Adell versus Riley Green, and finally we'll have Christian Yelich versus Aaron Judge, 2 former MVPs. Without wasting any time, let's get right into this right now, starting with quadrant 1, Cal Raleigh versus Kyle Tucker. We now have our first quadrant of the bracket. As you guys see here, we are going with the Cal Raleigh side first. We're going to do Cal Raleigh versus Kyle Tucker, Rafael Devers versus Ryan Buxton, and the winner of all this will advance to the quarterfinal round. Here we go, the last seed in the entire tournament. Kyle Tucker will start us off here, and how will he start off? And he absolutely gets a hold of that ball, and he absolutely cracks it. Kyle Tucker is to the final stage of his first round, and as you guys see here, he has 13 homers and he has 3 outs to work with. He has been cooking. He started off very slow, but he got after it, and he is starting to bake. As you guys see here, he's going to give Cal Raleigh a hard run for his money. This is probably the worst 32 last seed that Cal Raleigh could possibly pull here, because Kyle Tucker is going absolutely ham right now, and he's going to put up a tough number here, man. As you guys see, he's cooking right now, but he only has 2 outs to work with, and let's see how he finishes up. Kyle Tucker finishes with 18, and his longest was 487. He's going to give Cal Raleigh a run for his money here. Cal Raleigh locked in after I said that, and now he only needs 5 more to beat Kyle Tucker here, and he has 3 outs to work with. Now 2 if he does not get the bonus. Let's see, and he is going to get the bonus there, so he has 3 outs now to get 4 homers. Is he going to be able to do it, or are we going to end up in a swing off? And that one is short, so now Cal Raleigh has 2 left to tie it up, and that is not going to go either. So now Cal Raleigh has to clutch up here, or the number 1 seed will be eliminated. And is that gone? That is gone, so Cal Raleigh stays alive. Another at bat here. And is that gone, or is that going to go off the wall? That is going to go off the wall, and our number 1 seed falls to the last seed, Kyle Tucker, who got in because he had the highest power rating. Wow. The Big Dumper is out, which means that this tournament is already wide open with our number 1 seed gone. Next up, we have Byron Buxton versus Rafael Devers here. The winner gets to go against Kyle Tucker to go to the quarterfinals. So this is going to be absolutely huge, guys. Buxton is super locked in at the plate, guys. He's getting a lot of hits right now. He's getting a lot of home runs. Oh my gosh, that ball is absolutely cracked. 505. 5. Buxton is absolutely cooking right now, but he has to get some room, guys, because we know how good Rafael Devers is. Rafael Devers has the chance to absolutely cook, and as you guys see here, Byron Buxton finishes with a first-round score of 16 and his longest home run being 519 feet. How will Rafael Devers respond, though? He's at 200 homers in his career, and will he be able to advance to the second round to play Kyle Tucker? Rafael Devers has gone absolutely berserk, as you guys see here. He only needs 4 homers to beat Buxton right here, and the first one does go foul, though. So now he's only working with 2 outs right now, and that is 452, so he gets an extra out, and now all he needs is 3 homers to beat Byron Buxton here, and that one is also gone. He needs 2 more to beat Byron Buxton, 1 more to tie him, and that one is gone again. Rafael Devers is off a perk right now. Will he finish it out? And that ball's absolutely smoked to center field. That one is gone. Byron Buxton will take an L here, and Rafael Devers will advance to play Kyle Tucker for the right to win the quadrant. Kyle Tucker will go first, as he was the lowest seed in this entire tournament, guys. Winning the first round is huge for him, but he needs to prove that it wasn't a fluke here and that he can beat Devers. Kyle Tucker has 13 homers, but he still has a few outs to work with here, and that is going to go by 440. So now he has 4 outs to work with, 14 home runs. Will Kyle Tucker continue this run that he is on, or will he fall short here? He needs to give himself some comfort between him and Rafael Devers, because we know how good Devers is. Devers has a lot of power, so Devers can easily get this. Devers could probably get this within the time period, if we're being honest here. So Kyle Tucker needs to give himself a lead if he wants any chance here, and that ball is crushed, and that ball is gone. Kyle Tucker's up to 16, but is that one gone? And that is gone at 467. Kyle Tucker continues to cook here, and he's up to 17 home runs, 453 for Tucker. Will he keep it going? Will he keep the streak going? And he is on a heater right now. He has a chance to hit 20 homers right here, and that one is hooked foul. Now he has 1 more out. Will he hit 20 homers? Is that good enough to go dead center? Is that going to make it? Is that going to make it? It does. 457 for Kyle Tucker, and he has 20 homers now, which is the most we've seen all video here, but that one is hooked foul, and Kyle Tucker finishes with 20 homers, and now Rafael Devers is going to have to respond here. Will Rafael Devers be able to respond here, or will Kyle Tucker win the quadrant as the lowest seed in the field? Rafael Devers has 3 outs or 4 outs to get 6 runs here, 7 to tie, or 7 to win actually, and he does get that extra out, so now he needs 6 runs and 4 outs here, and I think that he has a very, very good chance, as he already has 2 homers. He swings and he misses there, and they actually call that an out. Wow, that's kind of crazy. And that one is absolutely smoked. That ball has no doubt about it. 504 for Devers here. Now he needs to get 4 more runs here, 3 to tie, and will that be gone? That is so gone. So gone. 468 for Rafi, and now it's looking like Rafi is closing in on beating Kyle Tucker here, and that is not going to make it. He has 2 outs to get 2 runs, 2 to tie, 3 to win here, and that ball is hooked. Now he has to get 2 runs and 1 out here, and that ball is out of there. So Rafi Devers has to clutch up here and get a homer right on this pitch, and that ball has to be gone, right? That ball is smoked to right field. Does have the distance. It does. We are all tied up here, and will Rafi Devers take it and win? And that ball has potential. That has potential, but it looks foul, which means that we are going to have a swing off here. That ball is gone, which means it is now 1-0 right now. And is that ball gone for Tucker? And it is. So Devers needs 3 homers and 3 at-bats to win, 2 to tie here. What will Rafi do? And that ball has to be gone, right? That ball is absolutely crushed here, and that's it. So will Devers hit one to tie right here, right now? And is that gone? Is that gone? Is it going to hit the pole? And no, it does not hit the pole, which means this is for it. Will that be gone, or was that hooked foul? That has a chance to go. Oh my gosh, it's hooked foul. Devers sells. Oh my gosh, and Kyle Tucker, the lowest seed in the field, somehow advances and wins the quadrant. Wow, Devers had a very good chance there, but was just hooked way too much. This next group is going to be an absolute toss-up. As you guys see here, we have Taylor Ward, who is the number 9 seed. He has a lot of homers hit this year. We'll be going against Hunter Goodman from the Colorado Rockies, the hometown guy here. Then we have James Wood, who in my opinion is no doubt an all-star. He's an absolutely incredible player. Hit a walk-off home run today at time of recording. And then we will be going against Trent Grisham, who also homered today. So it's going to be very interesting to see, guys. This is a toss-up in my opinion. I have no outright winner. All these guys' stats kind of suck for, how good they've been this season, but it's going to be very interesting to see who wins this quadrant and who will advance to play Kyle Tucker. Hunter Goodman will be up first here for the Colorado Rockies, and how will he do? He starts off with a nice homer there. And let's see how his round goes. That's another missile right there, but it goes foul. Hunter Goodman hits 12 in his first round. Nothing too crazy. Taylor Ward has a very, very good chance of advancing, in my opinion. Taylor Ward needs one homer here to beat Hunter Goodman. And will that be it? Will that be it? And that is going to be it. Taylor Ward will advance to play the winner of Trent Grisham and James Wood here. Grisham is on an absolute heater here. He only had 9 going into this, and now he has a chance to hit 20 plus homers here because he is on fire, and I jinxed him. I jinxed him, boys. My bad, my bad. Let's see if he can get back into that form, though, and that ball is crushed. But is that foul? And that is hooked foul. So Grisham ends up with 16 homers here. James Wood needs 17 to win, 16 to tie. James Wood needs to clutch up here. He is 4 homers back right now, and he has 3 outs left. Will he be able to do it? Is that ball good enough to go dead center? And that is good enough to go to that right field lot right there. And is that going to be gone for Wood? And that is gone for Wood. He's only 2 back with 3 outs. Will he be able to tie this up? And is that ball good? Is that gone? And that is not gone. He has 2 outs for 2 homers here. Will Wood be able to do it? And I think that ball is hooked foul. It is. So James Wood needs 2 homers here to tie it. And is that ball gone, or is that not going to make it? That ball needs to carry there, and it is going to fall short. So Trent Grisham advances, and James Wood falls as the number 8 seed. We are now going to get Taylor Ward versus Trent Grisham for the right to play Kyle Tucker in, I think, the quarter or semifinals. I'm a little slow. I'll say it right there. But that is actually kind of huge, guys. That's going to be very interesting to see. We are going to get 2 lower seeds here, possibly, if Trent Grisham could win. Now, he's up to 19. Will he hit that 20 mark? The 20 mark is the highest we've seen in the entire video, set by Kyle Tucker. Will he be able to do it, though? And is that ball gone? It is not. So Taylor Ward gets 19. And how will Trent Grisham respond? Trent Grisham has put himself in a very good spot here, and that ball is absolutely smoked to center field. That ball is long gone right there. Trent Grisham has a chance to win and advance to the quarterfinals where he will play Kyle Tucker here, but he is going to need to win. Remember, he needs 3 homers to tie, 4 to win here. And is that ball hooked? That ball is in play. That is a home run here. He needs 3 more to win. He needs to hit that 20 mark, and that ball is gone. He has 3 outs to score 2 homers right here, and that ball is gone also. So this next one will do it here. Can Trent Grisham close it out? And is that ball hooked, or is that gone too? That ball is fair, and that ball is going to be gone. Taylor Ward will lose. Trent Grisham will advance to play Kyle Tucker in the quarterfinals. Wow, we have two very low seeds. We have a 32 seed versus a 25 seed. Wow, that is a lot of upsets. This is a look at quadrant 1. As you guys see here, it'll be Kyle Tucker versus Trent Grisham. That is quadrant 1. Now to quadrant 2. We are now in that bottom left quadrant. As you guys see here, we will have Eugenio Suarez from the Arizona Diamondbacks going against Tyler Sinderstrom, who is playing for the Sacramento or the Las Vegas Athletics. I don't really know what they are. And then you also have Andy Pages of the Los Angeles Dodgers playing against Junior Caminero. This is going to be a very interesting bracket. Eugenio Suarez should win. He has been the best power hitter out of all these guys all year, but you never know. We have 2 very lower seeds, competing right now. So let's see what's going to go, and let's start this bad boy off right. Junior Caminero will start us off here, and he will need to get a good round going against Andy Pages. Junior, these stats in this game isn't very good. He only has 58 power, which is weird because this guy almost has 20 home runs. So MLB, update your game. Junior has been absolutely on fire, as you guys see here, and I just jinxed him, but he has 17 homers, and he hasn't even used his bonus outs yet. So let's see what he can do here. He's very close to getting 20, but that ball is down and out. I mean, if he does not get a homer here, he's not even going to get the bonus out, and he had a very disappointing out sequence at the end, but he still ends up with 18. He gave himself a lot of room here. I do not see Pages coming back here, but we never know. If Pages gets hot early, this could be a very, very good matchup. Pages is going to need a lot to come back here. As you guys see here, he did earn that bonus round, and he is starting to heat up, though. Maybe he can give Junior a run for his money right here, and that ball is hooked, so he only has 3 outs to work with, and that ball is going to be a little grounder too. He needs to cook here, and that ball is absolutely, wow, I thought that ball was gone. And that ball is not going to be gone. So Pages, I give him the jinx. I'm sorry, Pages, but there we go. Junior Caminero will advance to play the winner of Eugenio Suarez and Tyler Sinderstrom with the right to advance to the quarterfinals. Tyler Sinderstrom did not do that well so far, in my opinion. He only has 2 outs left if he does not hit a bomb here, and it is looking like that may not happen, guys. He only has 1 out here, and that ball is going to be fouled off, but that does not matter. That is an out. So Tyler Sinderstrom only puts up 9 versus the number 5 seed Eugenio Suarez. That is not going to be a recipe for success. Eugenio Suarez has a lot of power, guys. The number 5 seed Eugenio Suarez is making quick work of Tyler Sinderstrom, and he wins with a minute left on the clock. He doesn't even need to go into those bonus outs, and now he will get the chance to go against Junior Caminero for the chance to advance to the quarterfinals. Junior has not been cooking so far. Can he get hot towards the end though and give Eugenio Suarez a challenge here? Let's see if that will happen. And that ball is going to be a take there. It doesn't count as an out. Let's see if Junior can do it. And that ball should be dead center, right? That ball is definitely dead center. 465, so it gets that bonus out, which is absolutely huge for his case because he needs all the runs he can get. But he needs to preserve these outs, and he needs to make sure that they are smart swings at the ball, to be honest with you. That is not one. That is a low grounder. And that ball, I don't know if that's going to be gone, and it's not going to be gone. It's just going to be a little short here. And will Junior be able to get another run? And that ball is absolutely smoked there to left field. And that ball is gone there. That is huge for Junior because he needs all the runs he can get against Eugenio, but that is not gone. And 12, I do not think is going to be good enough against Eugenio here. But let's find out. He needs 13 homers to win. Will Eugenio be able to do it? And that ball is absolutely smoked. Will it get out though? And it will fall a little short. Eugenio again needs 1 to win with time left in regulation here. Will my brother in Christ Eugenio be able to do it? Let's see. Eugenio, it looks like it's going to be good, and it is good. Eugenio ends Junior Camaro's night, and he will advance to the quarterfinals. He will be the highest seed so far to advance, which is kind of crazy to think about. There's been so many upsets though. It's been absolutely ridiculous of a video. So if you are watching right now and you're not subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe button. We now have our most exciting quadrant in my opinion. As you guys see here, we have 4 stars. We have Elly De La Cruz, Matt Olson, Juan Soto, and then we have Kyle Schwarber, man. This is going to be absolutely electric. This is going to be fireworks, guys. Here we go, guys. Matt Olson will start us off. It'll be him versus Elly De La Cruz first, and he starts us off with an absolute bomb, 487. This is going to be an absolutely great quadrant. Matt Olson has had a pretty solid showing so far, and that ball is absolutely smoked. That is a perfect all day, 480 for Matt Olson, and he's going to need all the help he can get because we know how much power Elly De La Cruz has. You know, in this, he does not have to field, so he can't commit any errors in the home run derby, so he's still one of the best players in this. Is that going to be gone? That ball is absolutely murdered up there. That's 467. He needs 1 more right here, right now to hit that 20 mark that barely anyone has hit. And will that be it? And that is it. 463. Matt Olson has 20 homers, and he is not done. Or is he done? And that ball is foul. He is done. Matt Olson finishes up with 20 homers, and now Elly De La Cruz has a lot of ground to cover if he wants to come back and compete for this championship. Elly De La Cruz is absolutely cooking right now like he's Gordon Ramsay. He has 15 homers, and he has 4 outs to work with here, and that is going to be number 16. Number 16 is a pretty good number if you're Wander Franco, but Elly De La Cruz needs to get some more runs than that, and that ball is going to be hooked. So Elly De La Cruz has 2 outs to hit 3 homers to tie right here. Will he be able to do it? And that ball is crushed. Will it make it though? Will it make it, or is it going to fall short? And it is just going to creep over that fence in right field. Oh my gosh. And that ball, no way that's gone, right? There's no way. He just went oppo, and he just falls a little short here. He needs 2 homers, and that ball is not going to be gone. Elly De La Cruz loses, and Matt Olson advances, where he'll play the winner of Juan Soto and Kyle Schwarber for the chance to go to the quarterfinals and play Eugenio Suarez. Kyle Schwarber only has 12 homers right now, and he's definitely been very disappointing as he is the 4 seed in this video, and Juan Soto has so much power. You guys know that. I know that. So he needs some wiggle room, guys. He definitely needs some wiggle room, and right now he's not getting that wiggle room. Is that ball going to be gone too, or no? That's not gone either. Kyle Schwarber is definitely disappointing right now, and I don't even think that ball, it went gone. I just went fast. My bad, y'all. But Kyle Schwarber, and is that one gone? No, that is hooked really far foul. So Kyle Schwarber only gets 14. Juan Soto needs 1 more home run to eliminate Kyle Schwarber right here. It is not going to happen in regular time. He will need the bonus outs to do it, and that ball could be it. That ball is absolutely smoked to the corner, and Juan Soto knocks off the number 4 seed in Kyle Schwarber, and that is crazy. We have none of the top 4 seeds so far advancing. The 1 and the 4 both fall here, and now we'll get Juan Soto versus Matt Olson for the right to play Eugenio Suarez. Matt Olson is struggling right now, and Juan Soto is going to have an absolute field day if this is what he has to top here. Olson has 3 outs left. He is going to need to go on an absolute heater here, guys, or this is going to be very fast. But Matt Olson is heating up, guys, and I jinxed him. I'm just a jinx. I'm a jinx. But Matt Olson is locked in, and he has added a few runs here, but it's not going to matter. He does not get on the heater, like I said, and now Juan Soto will just need to put up 14 to advance. Juan Soto needs 1 homer to win, and is that one going to be it? And no, it goes foul. Juan Soto can end it in regulation right here, right now, and is that one going to be it? If it stays in, it's gone. It is fair. Juan Soto ends it with a 440 shot. He is riding the pony, and he is riding that all the way to the next round where he will play Eugenio Suarez in the quarterfinals. This is a look at our bracket. As you guys see right here, this is quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. We'll get Kyle Tucker versus Trent Grisham, and then we'll get Eugenio Suarez. Now there's a look at quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. As you guys see here, we'll start with the Shohei Ohtani side, and we'll work our way down. Guys, I went to go find Spencer Torkelson, and I could not find him whatsoever on the Tigers. Look at this, guys. Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, Verlin, Torres, Colt Keith, Jake Watt, but there is no Spencer Torkelson. So now I am confused, and now, I mean, if I can't find him, we're going to have to find a replacement, and I know a fair replacement, the guy that was left out because he had one power lower than Kyle Tucker. So we will go and we will add Teoscar Hernandez here. He will be playing under Spencer Torkelson, I guess, man. Jeez. Here we go. Dansby Swanson will lead us off. He needs to put together a very good round. He's going against Shohei Ohtani, who's some consider the best player in all of baseball. So he needs to put together a performance. Dansby is down to his final out here, and that ball is absolutely smoked. 496 off the bat there. And Dansby is going to take there. He's being very smart with what pitches he's going to swing at. And then he's going to swing at that right down Dick. And that ball is absolutely smoked. Is it going to make it? And of course, it's going to make a 41 for Dansby. And he's putting together a very solid performance for the number 30 seed here. And is that ball going to go? And that ball is going to go. He's going to give up 15 runs here, put up 15 runs. That's huge for Dansby, and that one's just not going to make it, though. He puts up a respectable 15 with a long shot of 510, which is better than Schwarber, I think. That may be one of the longer homers of the day. So good for Dansby here, but he's going against Shohei Ohtani. So this may be a long one for him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That ball is absolutely smoked. 496. This might be over fast, boys. Shohei has a chance to close Dansby out right now in regular time, and that ball is looking like it is going to be gone, and it will be gone. Shohei will advance, where he will play the winner of Brandon Lowe and Teoscar Hernandez. Brandon Lowe has put together a very impressive round 1. As you guys see here, he is absolutely cooking, and that ball is long gone, so he gets 4 outs here. Can he make that push for 20? And that ball is smoked to center field. He has 19 homers, 20. That ball is just smoked. Oh my gosh. It is the damn top of the stadium. Holy, Brandon Lowe is on one right now. He's up to 21, which I think the most we've seen this entire video. That ball is also gone, and this man has some serious power. But Teoscar, don't sleep on Teoscar, man. We're not done with this low performance yet, but Teoscar has won a home run derby in real life, and he has so much power, so we cannot sleep on that. Lowe, I would like Lowe to add one more here just to be safe, and that ball does not look like it's going to get out. So Brandon Lowe hits a 500-foot homer and goes for 22, and now Teoscar Hernandez will get the chance. He was a late addition. He wasn't even supposed to be here, guys, but he ended up here somehow filling in for the number 14 seed of Spencer Torkelson, and will he take advantage of that, guys? Let's see how his first one is, and that ball is crushed. Oh, never mind, it was not crushed. Teoscar has a lot of ground to cover here with 2 outs left, and that ball is absolutely crushed. That should give him the bonus right there, and that will give him the bonus. So now he has 3 outs to work with. He needs 10 homers to win here. Will Teoscar be able to do it? Will he be able to show up on late notice and be able to create a memorable comeback here? Let's find out right now. Teoscar, 8 left to win, or 8 left to tie, 9 left to win here, and that ball is gone. He's making a push right here right now. Teoscar grounds out, but hey, he still has 2 outs left. He can get very, very hot. We know Teoscar has that ability, and that ball is gone here. He needs 7 more to win, 6 more to tie here. And is that ball going to be good? And it is not fair. So now he needs a crazy run right here. Teoscar, that ball is smoked, no doubt about it. That one is gone. Deep left field, 504 off the bat. That is huge, and that ball is good if it's straight, and it is going to stay fair. That is another homer. He is 4 back. Will he be able to continue the streak? That ball is gone too. No way that ball is not gone. That ball is absolutely smoked out of course, and there we go, 43. Teoscar's 3 back. Can he keep this push going? Can he keep this push going? Is that going to stay fair? That is going to stay fair. That ball is long gone. Teoscar is making a push. Everybody can feel the momentum right here, right now. Will Teoscar be able to continue this? And is that ball going to be fair? Is that going to stay fair? If it's fair, it's gone. It is not fair. Oh my gosh. Teoscar makes a late push, but Brandon Lowe advances. We'll get Brandon Lowe versus Shohei Ohtani for the right to go to the quarterfinal. Shohei Ohtani needs to dial in here. He only has 12 homers right now. We saw what Lowe did last round, so he needs to lock in, give Lowe some respect, and put up some numbers here. Lowe will have a chance to win this, guys. Lowe is not a slacker. He has some potential. And is that ball going to be gone? And that ball is hooked again. Shohei only has 2 outs here, and he only has 13 homers. Is Shohei not going to make a run here? This field is wide open right now. It's just feeling like one of these top dogs is going to have a super easy advantage right here. And that ball is not gone either. He has one out to work with. Is that ball gone? If it's fair, it's gone. And it is hooked right. So Shohei will only get 14 homers here, which is not very good. And now Brandon Lowe needs 15 homers to win. Brandon Lowe is only one homer away from tying this and pulling off a crazy upset. And that bad boy is gone. The next one will win, and Brandon Lowe will have 4 outs to hit 1 home run here. It's not looking good for Shohei Ohtani and friends. And that ball is smoked. Is this going to do it? Is this going to pull up the biggest upset in the whole video, in my opinion? And it will. Brandon Lowe beats Shohei, and Brandon Lowe somehow advances to the quarterfinals. Oh my gosh, Shohei Ohtani loses. That is absolutely crazy. We have no number 1 seeds in their quadrant so far. Think about it. Kyle Schwarber lost, Cal Raleigh lost, and now Shohei loses. The odds are not in Aaron Judge's favor right now. Now for our second matchup in the right quadrant, in the middle part, we have Pete Alonso versus Isaac Paredes, and then we have Logan O'Hoppe versus Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll is the highest seed in this section than Pete Alonso is. It's going to be very interesting. Polar Pete is known for his home run derby antics and what he can do, so we'll see if he can keep that up here. Again, this is another one that's wide open in my opinion, and whoever wins this will get to face Brandon Lowe. Paredes will start us off here, and he has to go against home run derby legend himself, Pete Alonso. This is not the most favorable matchup, but Paredes has a lot of pop, and he will have the ability to go to that left-hand side. He hits the balls a lot to the left, so it'll be very interesting to see what he could do in the altitude here. Isaac Paredes is putting together a very solid performance right now. He has 15 homers, and he only has 2 outs left. We'll be able to see if he can get over that 425 mark and earn that extra out, but so far he's putting together a pretty good performance, and he earned the extra out, which means he has 3 outs to work with here. He's going to need all of them, because we know how good Pete Alonso is. He is a dog in this. This is where he makes his money, guys. The home run derby is where he makes his money. So Polar Pete will be up here in a second, but Isaac Paredes is going to look to add that, and that one did not get out. He could just not catch it there, but Isaac Paredes will put up 16 here. Now it is Polar Pete time. Let's see how he performs. Pete Alonso is now 4 homers back here. Will he be able to catch up to Isaac Paredes here, or will he lose? And that one will be gone, and that one will go over 425, so he will get that extra out here, which is huge for him. And that ball is absolutely smoked. Will it hit it though? Will it get there though? And no, it will fall just short here. Pete now has 3 outs to work with, and is that one going to be good enough? Will it go? And that ball is gone. It dunks in the pond, and now Pete needs 2 more outs to tie, 3 more to win. That ball is short. He needs to tie it here. Will Pete be able to do it? And that is a grounder. Pete is choking right now. Will Paredes advance, or will that stay fair? If that's fair, it is gone. Or is that foul? And it is fair. 492 for Pete. This is it right here, right now. Is that going to be gone for Pete? That's going. That's going. That's going. And it's gone. One more for Pete, and he wins. Another one, and we are in a swing off here. And will Pete be able to do it? That ball is looking like it's gone. And that ball is gone. Pete Alonso comes back on his final out, and he will advance to the next round. Corbin Carroll will now lead off for us. Corbin Carroll has had an absolutely amazing year. He is so much fun. He's actually electric at what he does. He has so much speed, power. He's actually a 5 tool, and man, they're kind of disrespecting him with his power rate in his game. It's only 63, which is absolutely ridiculous. Let's see if Corbin can go put up a good number. Corbin has 14 right now going to that total out stage, and will that be able to go gone? And that will not be gone here. Corbin only has 2 outs to work with. Will that be gone though? He needs to get one out here so we can get that extra out, and that one is not going to be on. That is not going to carry there. And now Corbin has 1 more out, and I don't even think that one's going to get gone. It may just get over, and it just cleared it. He just bought himself an extra at bat there. That is huge, and everything is going dead center. He needs to start pushing and pulling it. That one is not going to go, and Corbin is going to take right there. But yeah, he needs to start hitting it to the left and to the right here. I feel like he just needs to go with his pull side. And is that ball gone? And that ball is gone. You see, if he was just doing more of that, he would have a lot more homers, but he's trying to go dead center on everything, and that is not gone. There is no way that is, and that is going to fall short, and Corbin Carroll will have 16 homers. It is now Logan O'Hoppe's turn here, and will he be able to pull off a big upset? Logan O'Hoppe needs 1 homer here to beat Corbin Carroll, and is that going to be it? Is that bad boy gone? Is it going to make it? It looks like it will fall a little short here. Logan O'Hoppe has put up a pretty good performance so far. Corbin just couldn't get it going. Everything was going dead center for him, and is this ball going to get it though? Is that going to creep over the wall? And it will creep over the wall, and Logan O'Hoppe will pull off a big upset here, and he will go against Polar Pete Alonso for a chance to go against Brandon Lowe in the quarterfinal. Pete Alonso has 15 homers, and he has 3 outs left to work with. That ball is not going to be gone here, so he has 2 outs left, and that one looks foul. And does it stay fair though? And it is going to hit the pole. 449 for Pete Alonso, and he has 16 homers now. Is that ball going to go dead center? And that will go dead center. It will just clear at 428 here. And Pete Alonso needs some, man. He needs to put something together because Logan O'Hoppe has some underrated power here. And that ball is just going to fall a little short here. Will Pete Alonso add another insurance run here? And if it goes, if it stays fair, it's good. And unfortunately, it does not stay fair. So Pete Alonso will only have 17. So Logan O'Hoppe needs 18 to win here. Let's see how he starts off. And that ball is absolutely smoked, but will it fall? And no, it just didn't have the right angle. O'Hoppe has now put himself in a reasonable distance to catch Pete Alonso here. He needs 4 more homers. And now, I mean, he'll still need 4 more homers to win. But he puts himself in a very good spot, and he gets that bonus out. And again, that is another long shot, 486. Logan O'Hoppe is coming here, and that ball is going to be grounded, so that will be an out. He has 3 outs to work with, and Logan O'Hoppe absolutely smokes that baseball. That ball is crushed. That ball is gone. 2 more for O'Hoppe, and he beats Alonso here. And is that ball going to be fair? If it's fair, it is gone. And no, it is foul. Will he be able to get another one here? And that ball is crushed. No way, that is not fair. And that ball is smoked. And now all he needs is 1 more homer with 2 outs. No way he doesn't get this right. And that ball has a chance right there. Will it do it? Will it make it? Will that be it for O'Hoppe? And it's short. Oh my gosh. Will O'Hoppe be able to close out right here? If it is fair, it is gone. And it's looking fair. It is looking like it will be gone. And Logan O'Hoppe will create a memorable moment, and he will beat Pete Alonso here as the 27th seed, who will advance to play Brandon Lowe in the quarterfinal. This is how Quadrant 3 played out. As you guys see here, we'll get Logan O'Hoppe versus Brandon Lowe, and now it is time for our last quadrant in the first round. We'll get PCA versus Francisco Lindor, Rooker versus Seiya Suzuki, Joe Adell versus Riley Green, and Christian Yelich versus Aaron Judge. Comment down below, who do you guys have winning this quadrant? Now on to our next quadrant. As you guys see here, PCA is the highest seed as the 7th seed, but PCA does not have a lot of power in this game. He only has 42 power, and he's going against a guy in Lindor who has a lot of power. Next up, Seiya Suzuki. We are getting 2 Cubs here. He'll be going against Brett Rooker, who has a lot of power too. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. There could be a ton of upsets here. Lindor will start this quadrant off right now. How will he start off? How will he set the tone? And is that ball going to be gone? And that ball is going to be gone. So he starts off with a homer, and that is a good sign for Francisco Lindor. Lindor has 2 outs left to work with, and he has 15 homers. Is that one going to be gone, or is he going to hit that off the wall? And it is going to clear 470, so he gets that extra out here. And Lindor has 16 homers. Is that one going to be gone, though? Let's see if that one is going to be gone. Or is it going to fall short? And it does fall short. Francisco Lindor needs a little more. Even though PCA, I think, has the lowest power in this field with 42, which is kind of ridiculous. The guy just had a 2020 season. I think like the 6th fastest in MLB history. It's ridiculous that his power is not up, but it is what it is. And Lindor hits another one deep. He now is very close to 20. And is that ball going to go? And that ball is just going to fall a tad short here. And will Lindor be able to add another insurance run here? And is that ball going to carry? That ball is super high. It's looking like it is going to carry. And no, it's a little short here. But PCA has a lot of work to do, guys. And will PCA be able to do it? PCA is not having a very good performance right now. He only has 6 homers so far, but he does buy himself an extra at bat. And that is huge if he wants to make some crazy comeback here. It's not looking like it's going to happen, though. With 2 line outs and 2 ground outs, that's not very good. And now he only has 1 out left to work with. He's going to take that pitch. That's not the one he wanted. But PCA, the number 7 seed in the whole video, will fall short. He will get smoked by Francisco Lindor. And now the winner of Brent Rooker versus Seiya Suzuki will play for the right to go to the quarterfinal. Brent Rooker is putting in absolute work right now. He has 23 homers, and that one is absolutely roped there. He gets out on an absolute line drive right there, and now he has 24, and Seiya Suzuki is in a world of trouble. This is a absolutely incredible performance by Brent Rooker. This is the best one of the video so far, and he still has 3 outs left to work with. Can he hit that 30 mark? And that is just awful. I'm a jinx. I am a jinx, and that's another grounder here. Brent Rooker is looking like he is going to stay around that 26 number. He's not looking like he's going to get that 30 number, and that, damn, you got struck out in the home run derby, little bro. He always put together a pretty solid performance here, but the thing is, Brent Rooker's performance is just going to be way too much for him. As you guys see here, he needs a total of 14 more homers to tie, and I just don't think that's going to happen. He does not have too many outs to work with too. He will have to go in a legendary heater here, and it's just looking like it's not going to happen. I mean, it is what it is. Sales put together a pretty good round, but Brent just went absolutely crazy. Like I said, it's the best performance of the entire video, and the fact that Seiya was actually putting up a pretty good round himself is saying something. It's just that, unfortunately, he was in a pretty strong quadrant, and Brent Rooker will advance to play Francisco Lindor. Lindor will look to set the tone here with an absolute missile, and that ball is going to get out at 440. That is huge for Lindor to start the round. We saw what Brent Rooker did last round. Let's see if Brent Rooker can do that again, or can Lindor put up a great round. Francisco Lindor has kind of came down to earth here. As you guys see here, he only has 9 home runs, and he's going to need a big round because we know what Brent Rooker can do. I'd be scared if I was Lindor here. I mean, he put up 27 homers, guys. 27 homers. So Lindor needs to at least get to about like a 20 mark, in my opinion. 20, 18 mark. I feel like that would put him in a comfortable spot. But man, this performance is not going to get done. Brent Rooker may end up beating this in regular time. And he strikes out on the last pitch, which means Brent Rooker will need 13 homers to win, which he could easily do in regular time. Brent Rooker needs one more shot to win here, and that one looks like it will be it. And Francisco Lindor will be eliminated. Brent Rooker will advance to the quarterfinal, guys, where he's one of the strongest contestants remaining with 94 power. That is huge. But guess what? He has a absolute juggernaut on his side in Aaron Judge and that quadrant. So we'll jump to that quadrant right now. This is our last first round matchup, guys. As you guys see here, we'll have Aaron Judge versus Christian Yelich, former MVPs, and those guys have absolute power. And then we'll have Joe Adell and Riley Green who go off, and the winner of this quadrant will go on to play Brent Rooker in the quarterfinal. Riley Green has 4 outs to work with here. He's been putting work in these extra bonus round, and that is foul, but he's been doing very well for himself. He needs to give himself some run support because Joe Adell has a lot of power, guys. He has a lot of power. I watched the Yankees game earlier. He went yard, and that ball is absolutely smoked. Is it going to go out on a rope? And it is going to go out on a rope here. Riley Green is putting in work right now. He's giving himself a comfortable cushion. That is 497, and man, Riley Green is cooking. And is that ball going to go too? And no, it is going to be off the wall. He has one more out to work with. And is that going to go? It is dead center. If it carries, it is gone, and it is short. So Joe Adell has his workout cut for him. He needs 16 homers to go on to the next round to play the winner of Aaron Judge and Christian Yelich. And is that ball going to start him off right? And that is going to start him off right with a nice homer. Joe Adell needs 4 homers here to tie Riley Green, and right now it is not looking very good for him. That ball will get out, and he will get the extra bonus round. That is huge for him because he's going to need all the help he can get here. This has been a very tight round, and that ball is gone. A nice pull shot hits for Joe Adell, and now he needs 2 homers to tie, 3 to win, and that ball is gone. Joe Adell is sturgeon right now, and will he complete it right now? Will he get there? Is that ball gone? And that ball is gone. That is like 4 straight homers for Joe Adell, and this one could do it. If that ball is gone, the round is over. Is he going to go dead center? Is he going to end Riley Green with that shot? And he will. Oh my gosh, Joe Adell ends it. Aaron Judge, the highest seed remaining in the field, the odds-on favorite if there was a gambling site, DraftKings sponsor me. Aaron Judge is left here, and will he be able to put in some work here, or will he fall like the rest of his number 1 seed counterparts? Aaron Judge has 16 homers right now, and will he continue to put in work here? If he can go 425, he gets that extra out, and he does, which that is huge. Aaron Judge is trying to get to 20 homers. That would be a nice number for him, and that ball is smoked. He now has 18 here, and he's now putting in good work because we know Yelich is a little clutch here. You don't want to mess with Yelich here, and that ball is smoked. Aaron Judge is giving himself a nice, comfortable insurance right now, and that ball is hooked foul. Judge needs to continue to cook him, man. He's doing good. He needs to get to that 20 mark. If he's at that 20 mark, he will be straight, and that's 459 here. That is huge. He gets that 20 mark that he needs, and that ball is gone again. Aaron Judge is going to hit another homer, and that ball was far as heck. And is that ball gone too? If it is fair, it is gone, and that ball looks like it will stay fair. So Aaron Judge is continuing to add runs right now, and Yelich is going to be in a deep hole. So Yelich is going to need to go absolutely crazy here if he's going to look to win. And it looks like the number for Yelich is not set yet. It looks like this could be, if that, nope, it's going to stay fair. That's another one for Aaron Judge, and that one is murdered, 432. And man, Yelich is going to have a uphill climb. And is that one gone too? Is Aaron Judge really just going to go crazy right now? And that ball is gone too. That's 25 for Judge. Is he going to beat Brent Rooker's record for the most in a round here for our video? And let's see, if that ball is gone, that's going to be huge for that contribution. That is 475. Aaron Judge is 26 of the round here, and that ball is on a rope, but will it get out? Will it get out? Will it clear? And no, it will not. So Aaron Judge finishes with 26 home runs, which is not good enough for the record, but it is a very good performance. And Yelich has put himself in a spot to beat Aaron Judge here. I know that sounds crazy, but he has put himself in a a very good spot here. He has a actual chance here. He's been going absolute crazy, and if that ball is fair, it is gone. It is hooking, it is hooking, it is hooking. Is it fair? And no, it's just foul. Oh my gosh, that ball is absolutely murdered. That ball was actually murdered, and Yelich hit at 494 here. He has 2 outs to work with, and that ball has to be gone, right? And that ball just gets over that fence. It is 440. He has 4 homers left he needs to hit, and that ball is smoked once again. He is on a heater here. He's giving Aaron Judge a run for his money. He's trying to eliminate the last #1 seed left. Christian Yelich has caught fire here. He needs 1 more homer to tie it, and is that ball going to be gone? Is that ball going to be gone? And no, it's just short. Can Yelich tie here? He has 1 more at-bat left. Is that ball going to be good enough to go? It's going. It's going. It's going. It's at the fence. Is it gone? And it's gone. 461. This is for all the marbles here. Will he eliminate the last #1 seed? It's on a rope. It is short. We are going to get a swing off here between Yelich and Judge. Yelich put together one of the best rounds of the entire video, but it's just not good enough because of what Judge did. Aaron Judge has 2 outs left here to win, and Aaron Judge needs this homer. He can not only hit 1. Is that ball going to be gone? And it is gone here. That was huge for Aaron Judge because he cannot afford to hit 1 homer, and he needs that to be gone too, and that ball is looking like it is going to be gone. That is an absolute missile shot from Aaron Judge, which means that Yelich will need 3 homers. Wait, did that not go? Did that not go? Wow, I thought that went, and now that means Yelich needs 2 homers to win here. That is huge for Christian Yelich. And does that ball have enough off rip? That ball might have enough. I don't know though. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? And no, it's short. Yelich needs 2 homers in his next 2 at-bats, and that ball is absolutely minute. There's no way that that is not gone. That is an absolute launch shot there. The fans are stopping. They're getting up, and this is it. Can Yelich knock off the last #1 seed? The favorite. That ball is gone if it's fair, and it is hooked right. Oh, we are going back to another swing off here. Aaron Judge is back up. He gets more life here. Oh my gosh. And that ball is on a rope, but that does not have enough. Wait. That had enough height. Oh my gosh, he lined it there. Can Judge do it again? And that ball is going to be down. Judge needs another homer here. He needs it. He cannot afford to hit a 1 more again, and that ball is smoked. There's no way. There's no question about that. There's no question about that. That is gone. 494 for Judge, and now Yelich has a bunch of pressure. 3 homers win, 2 tie, 1, and you go home. Yelich is looking like he's going to come up short here. He could not clutch up once again, but he put together a performance that we'll be talking about forever the rest of this video. Yelich unfortunately ran into Aaron Judge, but that was one hell of a game, and that was one hell of a match. So we'll have Aaron Judge versus Joe Adell here. The Angels just beat the Yankees in a series, so can Aaron Judge get his get back, or will Joe Adell stand strong here and beat Aaron Judge? Joe Adell needs to get some distance here. We saw what Aaron Judge did last round, and 12 homers is not going to be good enough. There he goes. He adds an extra insurance one, but he is getting struck out by the BP picture. That is not very good, and that ball is good if it is fair, and that ball will hook fair. That is good for Joe Adell because he needs all the help he can get. That pitch was low, and that ball is foul. Joe Adell finishes with 14 homers here, and Judge now knows what he needs. He needs 15 homers to win, and that ball is smacked to start his round. Aaron Judge has put himself in a very good position here. Actually, that's not very good for him, but he's only 3 back with the bonus outs, and that ball is easily going to go over 425, so he will get an extra out back. That is 487 for Judge, and now he needs 3 homers to win. Is that ball going to stay fair? And that is foul. Judge has found himself in a little trouble here. He needs 2 homers here. And is that ball going to stay fair? That looks like it's going to be hooked, but it is going to stay fair there. That is good for Judge. And now he has 2 outs here to hit 1 homer. I think he does it, and he's going to lay off that pitch. That was probably a good idea, but can Judge get another one? And that ball is absolutely smoked. There's no way. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. That is an absolute nuke from Aaron Judge, as long as it's 523, and this is it. This could be ball game for Aaron Judge. He's going dead center. Can he do it? It's hooking right. Will it go? Will it go? Will it go? And it will go into the dugout. Aaron Judge will advance, and he will be your highest seed remaining going to the quarterfinals. Looking at the updated bracket, as you guys see here, we'll have Kyle Tucker versus Trent Grisham. Then we'll have Eugenio Suarez versus Juan Soto, Brandon Lowe versus Logan O'Hoppe, and then we will have Brent Rooker versus Aaron Judge. Sorry about the quality, guys. I don't know what happened with this. It looks awful right now, so I apologize for that. Here we go. Trent Grisham will start us off here against Kyle Tucker. How will he perform? He had an absolutely incredible run. Him and Tucker both did. As 2 lower seeds, they went on an absolute tear, and will that continue this round? Nothing bad can happen to Grisham right now. Like, I'm not even like jinxing him, and that's like me talking. I've been jinxing everybody. So Grisham has been doing good work, and Kyle Tucker, man, how do you have to feel about this? Watching this performance from Grisham, he's put up, I think this is the most homers in a round, guys. 28 would be the most in a round. So Grisham now holds that record, and that one is looking like he's going to add to it, but is it going to be fair? And that one went foul. So now Kyle Tucker has 29 homers to advance to the semifinals. That is a lot, and I don't know if he'll be able to do that. Kyle Tucker now has 3 outs to make up 13 runs. It is not looking good for King Tuck right now, guys. It is looking like Trent Grisham will advance, and that is just ridiculous unless Kyle Tucker can pull off a miracle that we have not seen yet. And that ball is pulled. Kyle Tucker is down to his last out here, and it's looking like that one will be foul, and that means that Trent Grisham will advance to the semifinal. Kyle Tucker's run of being the lowest seed, he will fall short, but it was a great run. Next up, we get Juan Soto versus Eugenio Suarez. This is a huge matchup. Juan Soto has so much power and so much pop. Eugenio is the higher seed. Let's see who wins. Juan Soto has caught fire these last few at-bats, and everything is going yard for him. He was at like 13, and now everything has been a homer, and he's going to put some pressure on Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez has won every single round in regular time. He has not been tested yet. He hasn't really been tested yet, so it's going to be very interesting to see how much this test actually is going to be on him, because he hasn't been tested yet this entire video. And is Juan going to add another insurance run? But no. The number to win is 20, and that is the number to advance to semifinals. Can Eugenio Suarez do it? Let's find out. Eugenio Suarez now has 4 outs to come back on Juan Soto. He is down by 8 runs. Now it's 7 though. Eugenio is closing the gap here. Will he be able to come back? And that one looks very far foul left, and it is foul left, but can Eugenio do it? He has a ton of pop, and that ball is absolutely smoked to center. That is at least 500 feet. 540 for Eugenio. Jeez. Oh my gosh, that is another one that's roped. That ball is absolutely smoked, and that one is gone at 528. Eugenio is putting some pressure on right here, right now, but that one was inside too much, and he could not get a hold of it. That was a bad throw, and that one's gone again. Eugenio has some time, guys. He has a couple outs here. He needs a bunch of homers in a row. We saw Juan Soto do it. We saw Yelich do it a few rounds ago, but he's going to need it right here, right now, or he is going to lose, and it looks like he will ground out, and Eugenio Suarez will lose, and Juan Soto will advance to play Trent Grisham for the right to the final. 2 of the lowest seeds in the entire video, a 25 seed, a 29 seed, both from New York. Who is going to win this battle of the Subway Series? Trent Grisham is down to his final out right here if he does not go yard, and he's going to fall short. So Trent Grisham will only hit 12 here after an absolutely insane round against Kyle Tucker, which means that Juan Soto needs 13 homers to win, and he could do that in regular time in my opinion. Juan Soto is looking like he is going to book a trip to the final here, but can he do it? Can he come through in the clutch? Juan Soto is 2 homers away from advancing to the finals here. Will he be able to do it in regular time? And that ball is short here. He has a minute left to work with, and that ball is going to look like it is going to be short. Actually, wait, is it going to climb on a liner? And it will climb on a liner, and now he needs one more homer to do it, and that ball is smacked. If it is fair, it is gone, but it is looking like it will hook out. Can he do it though? Can he do it right here? And that ball is again hooked. Will he be able to do it in regular time? And is that ball hooked again, or is that going to be fair? If it's fair, it is gone, and that is gone. 484 for Juan Soto, and he will advance to the finals, where he will play the winner of the other side of the quadrant. Here we go. Aaron Judge will start us off here. He has the most power in the quadrant left, or in the whole entire video left, but he's going against the guy with the second most power left in Brent Rooker. Judge has 1 out left, and he has 26 homers, and he will ground out there. Brent Rooker is up, and he has his work cut out for him. He needs 27 homers to win. He has the second most power in the field. Will he be able to overcome this deficit, and will he be able to have his hand raised and beat Aaron Judge here? But Rooker is going to have 4 outs here to overcome 9 runs. Will he be able to do it? He's put together a pretty good performance, but Aaron Judge put an absolute clinic on, and now it is not looking very good for him, as that one is going to get out. So he is at 18. He is going to need a heck of a run right here, and that is 2 in a row though. That is 2 in a row for Brent Rooker. Do not let him get hot. That one is absolutely roped, and that one will also be gone. So Brent Rooker is now 6 back with 6 outs left, or 2 outs left. Will he be able to do it? Will he be able to do it? He is only 5 outs back now. Can he continue this? Oh my gosh, if that is fair, it is gone, and that is going to be fair. He's now only 4 outs back. Brent Rooker is charging. Here we go. Brent Rooker needs this. He needs this, and that is going to be gone. 465 for Rooker. Rooker's got a heater, but that one is going to be out here. He needs 3 straight homers right here if he wants to continue this, and that one's hanging up. Is it going to have the distance? Is it going to go? Is it going to go? And it just barely creeps over. Rooker stays alive. One more swing. Again, another one that could go, and it will go. It is now all down to this. Will Rooker be able to hit another homer here? That one is good. If it is fair, it is gone once again. Is he going to make it over? And it will. Oh my gosh, Rooker comes back down 10 here. Will he be able to end Aaron Judge right here? That ball smoked. Perfect, perfect. Dead center. Does it have the distance? Does it have the distance? It is gone. 507 for Rooker as he storms back. Oh my gosh, Brent Rooker will defeat Aaron Judge, and he has the most power remaining. He knocks off the highest seed, and now we will have Rooker in the semifinal. The winner of this round will get to face Brent Rooker in the semifinals. Who will win between Logan O'Hoppe and Brandon Lowe? This is going to be an absolutely great round. Logan O'Hoppe does not do very good at the end of the round, and he only finishes with 15 here, which means Brandon Lowe needs 16 homers. The guy that knocked off Shohei Ohtani, can he advance to the semifinals where he'll face Brent Rooker? Brandon Lowe needs one more homer here to end him in regular time, and that ball looks like it will be gone, and it will be. Brandon Lowe will advance to the semifinals, and he will play Brent Rooker for a ticket to the championship. Here we go. Brent Rooker, Brandon Lowe, a trip to the championship on the line. Who do you guys have? Brent Rooker put on an absolute clinic here. He hit 22 in his final round, and will that be good enough, or will Brandon Lowe come back like he's done all video, and will he rip out his heart? Brandon Lowe is now down 4 homers here. He needs to go on an incredible run here if he wants to compete and come back. This is all. This is do or die here. Will that get over the fence? Is that good enough? And it's going to bounce off the top. It was a perfect 2. But Brent Rooker will advance where he will go to play Juan Soto in the final for all the marbles. Here we go. We are now in the final. American League versus National League. Juan Soto versus Brent Rooker. The Sacramento Las Vegas Athletics versus the New York Mets. Here we go. Comment down below, who do you guys have winning this? This is going to be an absolutely great matchup. Rooker's putting on an absolute masterclass right now. He has 32 homers and he's 2 outs left. We haven't seen anything like this whole entire video. This is the greatest performance that we have seen, and Brent Rooker is not done yet. That's his 34th, and that one looks like it could be gone too. And will it get there? And it will. 472. Rooker has 35 homers here. Rooker is going absolutely berserk. There is nothing you can do to stop this man right now. Everything he touches is going yard, and that one is no different. That ball is go high. That's going to hit the scoreboard. Rooker murders it. 538. Oh my gosh, Brent Rooker is off a perk right now. Is that one going to be gone too? Is it going to go dead center? And it will. 457 for Rooker. This is his 30th homer. Can he get 40? Can he get 40 out of Rooker here? And that one is gone. 455. He needs one more for 40. A 40 bomb. Can Rooker do it? Is that going to have enough? Is that gone? Is that gone? And it's short. Here we go for 40. Can Rooker do it? Can Rooker do it? If it's fair, it's gone. And that looks like it will be gone. Oh my gosh, Rooker hits 40. Rooker hits 40 in a round. This is a championship performance. This is a GOAT clutch performance from Rooker, and he hits 40 with his longest being 550. That is an absolutely insane round, and Juan Soto is going to have so much ground to cover. Juan Soto is down to that final out, and he absolutely crushes it. Can he come back from down 22 here? This would be an absolutely ridiculous comeback. That one is gone if it is fair, and of course it's fair. It's Juan Soto. And this has just been ridiculous. I mean, this entire video has been insane. And can Juan Soto keep it up? As a 29 seed, he's in the final right now. Can he continue this run, or will he fall short? And that one could be gone. Does it have enough distance though, or is it short? And it will just carry. Oh my gosh, Juan Soto just gets that one out. That one I was worried about. But will this one be enough, or is this one going to fall short here? It is high, it looks long, and it looks like it will be gone for Juan. That will be 407. And Juan is continue to going, man. He's keep going, but that one will not have any chance here, and Juan Soto will fall, which means that Brent Rooker will win the entire video and become your champion. Oh my gosh, Brent Rooker did it. He was the 23 seed, and he doesn't even have a real team. He doesn't even have a home stadium, and he's doing this. That is crazy. Brent Rooker did it, and he is your champion. Let's say final look at the bracket. As you guys see here, Brent Rooker is your champion. But more importantly, I appreciate every single one of you guys who clicked on this video. It means the absolute world to me that you guys spent some time with me. I'd really appreciate if you guys click the subscribe button, like the video, and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. I really do appreciate you guys, and I really hope to see you guys in the next one. Here's your boy, A Solomon out. Peace.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are